Sorry guys, before we get started, let me just check something. What the hell am I doing? I've pushed the wrong button. Okay. So hello everybody and welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the INSANEBRIT. Smash that subscribe button, especially if you're a Chelsea fan. We've only got 5 or 6 games to go now, all in all, in the Premier League. Plus we've got the European games as well, which will be coming up against Frankfurt. Now, the next game, or this game, sorry, is Manchester United versus Chelsea away at Old Trafford. Manchester United have been doing kind of bad. I think they've lost 5 in their last 8 games or something. Something silly. Quite a few games. People criticising Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for his tactics or whatever it may be, or they're saying that players don't look like they want to be there and all the rest of it. I don't know. It is what it is. So hopefully Chelsea can take advantage of that. Now Higuain came off the pitch in the previous game against Burnley. He had 75 minutes and he was getting marked out of it, like literally. Especially in the second half, he scored a great goal in the first half or whatever, but essentially he weren't doing it. So we thought, fuck it, he's had 75 minutes, let's put Giroud on. He had an attitude problem over that when he came off, angry at that. I don't know if that will affect him playing in this game. I assume he'll just start because out of the two, Sarri prefers him. But who knows? I was surprised to see Hudson-Odoi play. We're seeing him play more and more, which is fine. But it makes it a little bit harder for tactics-wise. But I'm going to say William's going to start this game, or even Pedro. But that would make sense to me. But who knows? It might be Odoi that starts this. That would be a shocker. He started the Liverpool game. But again, he came off injured, so I don't think so. If anything, he'll be on the bench. Whatever. It is what it is. I think Barkley will start, or Kovacevic, or whatever his name is. I think Rudiger will be back there at the back 4. And I saw the end of the Burnley game. There was some fighting. Rudiger was really pissed off. Burnley's bullshit time-wasting tactics. I know every team does it, but it really pissed me off. Fucking pricks. They just about survived the Premier League this year. That really wound me up. Anyway, this team, I'm not really going to change too much with it, or if anything, because I think it's going to be a full pelt, full-on squad for Manchester United. It's a massive game. All the other players, like Loftus-Cheek, who played really well in the Burnley game, are going to be there on the bench and everything, so whatever, it is what it is. So guys, let's crack on. Somebody asked me in the comment section of the previous match, I think it was, why do I sound like I'm choking or whatever, or coughing at the beginning of every single video kind of thing. And that is to test the mic, because I don't want to be speaking for an hour and then I find out that my mic's not working. That's really going to piss me off. So I do a little bit of a cough, like just to make sure that mic's working, so I'll see the sound go up, the sound bar thing. So when I'm recording, because I have recorded for an hour and then turned it off and then found out, oh wait a minute, my voice wasn't being recorded, and that will piss you off. All that work gone, you know. So yeah, Old Trafford. Okay, this ain't updated. We're actually sitting 3rd, I believe, right now, or 4th. Sorry, we would have been 3rd if we would have won that. We should have beat Burnley, 100%. Dominated possession, and we couldn't beat them, and we leaked goals, and it was disappointing. Great goal from Hendrick, though, no doubt about it. Real Madrid are reportedly interested in, I think it's, I don't know who it is, Rashford, I don't know, or Pogba, 130 million, one or the other. Who knows who will still be at Old Trafford next season? Would De Gea go? Rashford? Pogba? This should be a cracker. We needed all 3 points at Burnley, and we need all 3 points here. De Gea starts in goal. Ashley Young starting right back. Smalling, Lindelof, Luke Shaw comes back into fray. Herrera, Matic, former Chelsea, Pogba, Lingard in that number 10 role, and Lukaku and Rashford up front. Now I have no say in that squad whatsoever. Mata Fred is on the bench. This is where I do have a say, of course. Kepa in goal. Aspilicueta, Rudiger, David Luiz, and Alonso returns to the fray. Jorginho, Barkley, William and Hazard and Higuain. Whoa. I almost got caught out there. Let them kick off without me leaving. Alright, here we go. It should be a cracking game. So Manchester United kick it off. Herrera now. Let's hope there's lots of chances. And a few good goals. Rashford now plays it into Herrera. I think that was Herrera. Young now. On the attack. Manchester United moving forward. Moving positively. Linking up. Lingard with the cross. Blocked off. This time still in possessions. With the ball. What the hell? Manchester United scored. Pogba. It's not offside. That is insane. What are you doing, Chelsea? That was insane. It's 3 minutes in and we've already conceded. This is a massive game and yet that's just happened. The first attack. He clipped it in, man. Like just like a little chip over the top. Took out 3 or 4 Chelsea players and Pogba got on the end of it. That is ridiculous. Maybe the goalkeeper should have done better. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Chelsea 1-0 down in like 3 minutes. Ridiculous. Anything can happen in these simulations, but by God, that is outrageous. Chelsea never even got on the ball. Come on, man. Hazard now, man of the season. On this left-hand side now, cuts inside, works his way past whoever that was. Puts the cross in, and no one in the centre. Typical Chelsea. Rashford now. Lukaku. Loses out. Hazard gets back. Wins the ball back. Alonso. Chelsea never even got a touch of that football, really. Before they conceded that goal. Higuain now stretching the play. Puts a cross into the box. Again, no one there. Chested by the defender. I don't know who that was. The gear picks it up comfortably. Disappointed to have conceded a goal in such a manner and so early on. Here come Manchester United again. Lukaku now. Oh, he lost out. This time it's Barkley. Gives it to Kante now. Tries to play a 1-2. Hasn't quite worked out. Smalling. Manchester United back in possession. Linking up their pass as well. Chelsea caught on the back foot here. Under the cosh now. Pogba gives it to Rashford. Plays a 1-2. Pogba with a shot. Deflected this time. Pogba looking for his second. Tries to get round. And he more or less does to a point. Luiz knocked it through his legs. And a corner to Manchester United. Inside the box, cleared. Chelsea hitting them on the break now. Hazard now burning down the centre, and he's blocked off. Manchester United, swarmed him. Young cuts inside, gets blocked off. Chelsea back in possession now. Moving it forward with pace. Hazard. Kante. Higuain. Down this left-hand side, surely. Yes, it is. It's Hazard now. Back to Higuain. Jorginho, useless cunt. Oh my God. You are useless, Jorginho. Really, you wind me up, mate. Herrera now knocks it into space. I think that's Lukaku now. Yes, it is. Gets across in. And it's a poor clearance there. Poor clearance from, I think that was Luiz. And luckily, Manchester United didn't get on the end of that. Rashford. Sure now. Manchester United dominating the possession in this first half. Let's be honest. Shaw now on the attack. Come on, Kante, get the block in. Gets the cross in. And cleared by Luiz once more. Pogba in possession. Herrera now takes a strike for distance. And it's a good save from Kepa. Saw it coming. Pogba's also got the ability to take those kind of shots from distance. We've seen it before. And that is the second corner to Manchester United. Chelsea under the cosh here. In the early stages of this match. 21 minutes gone. Comes in, cleared. Oh, it's a save there. And headed, I think that was by Luiz. Lukaku now. William now wins the ball back. Don't muck around with it, mate. Just get rid of it. Aspilicueta. Barkley. Alonso now on this left-hand side. Kante gives it to Alonso. Plays it in the space for... Is that Higuain? Yes, it is. Stretching the play. But he's lost possession once more. Hasn't really worked out doing that. Chelsea not doing too much on the attacking side. I've got to be honest. The midfield is lost. You've got no engine room. You can't move. Lukaku now. Knocks it into Young. He's playing right back, by the way. And he's advancing so much. It's ridiculous. He is a winger. He's caught offside this time. I saw that one coming. Free kick to Chelsea, just blasted and given away really. Herrera back in possession now. Manchester United coming forward. Matic now. And it's given away. Ooh. I mean, that was rescued by Jorginho, at least in theory. Then straight back to Manchester United now. Pogba tries to play a 1-2. Hasn't quite worked out. Aspilicueta in possession now. Chelsea under pressure. Got to get rid of it, mate. And there you go. Chelsea haven't gathered their thoughts. You know what I mean? It's like, Jesus, what's going on here? Hope everyone had a good Easter on the Easter weekend. Lots of chocolate eggs and all the rest of it. Take a from one. Jesus Christ, hurry up. Rashford now. Herrera. Back into the centre. Oh, shot. I think that was actually Young tried to take a shot. Got blocked off. Pogba in possession now. Back to Young, crosses into the box, and Luiz, I think that was Luiz once more with the clearance. Chelsea cannot get out of their own half right now in this first half. Pogba. Rashford now. Herrera. Lukaku now. Oh, brilliant bit of skill there. Pogba now knocks it into Ashley Young. Right, cross goal. Oh, and it's just about blocked off. And Higuain has been clattered into there. Manchester United back in possession once more. Chelsea unable to get out their own half. It's ridiculous. 37 minutes gone. 1-0 down. Shaw now with a cross, surely. Puts it across goal. Back to Lingard. I didn't see much of Lingard. Rashford now. Pogba. Right across goal. Lukaku tries the spectacular. And it's been blocked off. Aspilicueta with a panic clearance there. Inside the box, no one marking him. My God, Rudiger with the clearance this time. Higuain to Willian. Plays a nice little 1-2. Willian now on the ball for the first time. I ain't seen much of him in this match. In possession now. Makes a lovely little 1-2 once more. Beats the challenge. Gets across into the centre. Cleared. And on the edge of a 6-yard box. Kante now in possession now. We know he's got a shot on him. But what will he do? Takes it on. Takes a strike from distance. Tests De Gea there. De Gea hasn't been tested once, I believe, from Chelsea's perspective. And that needed to happen, earning themselves a corner, I believe. They're going to play it short, I think. No, they haven't. Inside the box. Ooh. I think that was Luiz that went up for it. And now will Manchester United hit them on the break in a counter-attack. They've got pace. They seem to be doing it a little bit more efficiently than Chelsea has. Herrera. I've got to say, it's some nice football Manchester United are playing now. Nice little back heel. Shaw. Rashford. Bypasses his man. Gets clattered into by Jorginho. Jorginho wins the ball back. My God, what is happening? Jorginho winning the ball back. William now on the break. He's got to use that pace. Manchester United now getting back. Waits for support. Aspilicueta now. Should be overlapping a little bit more. He's on the attack. Gets the cross in. A nice big cross. De Gea comes out and plucks it out of the air. Chelsea trying with these crosses, but no, nothing being effective. Striker isn't really being effective. Ain't got a lot of pace on him anyway. But then again, neither is Giroud. But yeah, there's tons of pace and power in Manchester United squad right now. 3 attempts for Pogba, scoring that 1 goal. A very unique goal in the early stages. Massively disappointed to have conceded that goal in the early goings. Ridiculous. And Manchester United have dominated possession ever since. Chelsea have got to find a way of getting out of this. Chelsea kick it off for the second half. Willian, Kante. Higuain. Kante now stretching the play. Gets a cross in the early stages. Cleared there by Herrera. Getting back to doing defensive duties. And now Manchester United now can just sit back and hit them on the break in a counter-attack. Young, Lingard now. Manchester United stretching the play, calling for offside. Chelsea, yes, they got it. Ran, yeah, he didn't hold the line. 48 minutes gone. Chelsea with the free kick given away back to Manchester United. I think that something in that midfield's got to change for Chelsea, because it's just poor. They're not challenging enough in that midfield. Like, you know, hardly breaking up play. Jorginho's done it once or twice in the first half. I mean, that's not good enough. Jorginho or Barkley's got to come off, I think. Especially Barkley. I haven't seen too much of him. Higuain now lays it on to Eden Hazard on this left-hand side. Gets a cross in, the back post. Gets cleared by Manchester United. Out of the 6-yard box. Now it hasn't been cleared once more. Chelsea back in possession. Coming forward once more. Jorginho plays it to Higuain now. He's waiting for support. A lovely little back heel. And Barkley in possession just about. And he's kept it on. And there's a strike. Oh, right across goal. My God. Higuain with the strike. Difficult angle. Just lashed at it, let's be honest. But what much more could he do? Unless he slowed down play. I think that's a substitution being made by Manchester United now. Rashford is coming off for Martial. Martial, however you say his name. Manchester United back in possession once more. Herrera. Tries to play a little 1-2, hasn't quite worked out. Chelsea back in possession. Hazard now switching the play over to the right hand side. Azpilicueta. Willian. Kante. Azpilicueta's got to get involved more in these attacks going forward. Jorginho now hands it back over to Kante. It's Hazard in that number 10 spot. Higuain with a lovely little turn. He flicked it up and with a strike. No venom on it. On target though. De Gea saw it coming a mile out. Herrera. Pogba. Well, he loses out this time. Gives the ball away to Willian. Willian now plays it into space. It's Kante on this right hand side. Crosses in. Higuain trying to get there. I think that was Higuain getting a header in and it didn't quite work out. William now. And Lingard this time doing defensive duties. My God. Can't even stay at Barkley now. Knocks it into Eden Hazard. Alonso bypassing his man. Gets a cross in. Oh, it was left there very late to clear that. Any one of those Chelsea players could have came onto that. Very unusual to see them running back like that just to get the ball. Kepa now. Don't muck around with it, mate. Jesus. Kante now loses out. Couldn't reach the header. Pogba back in possession now. Loses his marker. Herrera. Knocks it into space now. It's Shaw. Gets the cross in. The back post on the right hand side. Cleared this time. I'm not too sure who that was by. Good clearance though. Maybe it was Alonso. Matic. Pogba now. 68 minutes gone. And Martial! Oh, his first touch really. I haven't seen too much of him since he come on. A beautiful flick up there with his left foot. Hits it with his right. Keeper couldn't take the chance there. And a substitution being made. One for Chelsea and Manchester United. Herrera, who's done brilliantly, to be honest with you, coming off Fred and Barkley, who I think has done a bit poor, to be honest with you, for Loftus-Cheek. Let's see, hopefully Loftus-Cheek can get it more into the game and be more effective in the midfield, breaking up play, running forward, because Barkley's been non-existent, at least for me. Kante now, Loftus-Cheek knocks it into Higuain. Hazard now, knocks it out to the right-hand side. Willian now, inside the box. He can't touch him. Across goal, Hazard! Oh! It got into a decent position, but didn't do good enough with it. It just wasn't good. Young coming off for Dalot, and Jorginho coming off for Kovacic. Whatever his name is. So they've changed that midfield significantly. 2 out of the 3. I told you it wasn't really working. Not for me, especially Barkley. Didn't really do too much. We only got 15 minutes to go, I believe. Manchester United in possession now. Pogba leaving his... Oh, what a great strike. Leaving his man who was marking him for dead on the floor. Don't know who that was, but that was kind of funny. Just shrugged him off. And now Chelsea have a player coming on. Is that Odoi? Yeah, William was coming off for Hudson-Odoi. My God. Well, we are 1-0 down. We've got to get that goal. William wasn't doing too much. In the latter stages anyway. We ain't seen enough of Hazard, let's be honest with you. Shaw blocked off there. A good clearance from to Manchester United. Pogba now. Lays it off to Matic. Takes a strike from distance and a good save from Kepa. Chelsea have been outplayed in this game. Just lack of possession, lack of chances under the cosh for a long period of time. That early goal knocked the wind out of them, to be honest with you. Corner to Manchester United. Ooh, Luiz with the clearance. Dalot puts it back into the centre. Hasn't quite worked out. Chelsea now trying to hit them on the break. It's Kante. Alonso on the right hand side now. Trying to stretch the play. Higuain back in possession now. He has to get the cross in the centre. Ooh! Kovacic now with the header. And it just went wide. That's as close as Chelsea has got in the second half, really, I think. 10 minutes left. Chelsea back in possession. Kante coming forward now. Hudson-Odoi, the likely little... like a little spark! And already he's helping set up something with 2 passes. Gives it to Hazard. Stunning little bit of football there from Chelsea. Haven't seen enough of that in this match. The gear tested. I think it's the second corner to Chelsea at this point. Playing it short. Kovacic now works his way inside the box. Loses out. Oh man, that's disappointing. David Luiz now. Plays it into the centre. Higuain now. Alonso. Running back to his own goal. Trying to keep possession. Back to Alonso. We switch to this right hand side. Higuain now. I think that was Hazard. Sorry. Clips it in. I think that was Hazard. Very unusual pass method. And what the hell was that? Very strange things happening. Higuain now gives it to Hazard. Clips it in over the left hand side now. There's a cross in. Back post. It's a goal. 1-1. Hudson-Odoi. Oh my God. Brilliant. I did not expect him to score a headed goal. That was fantastic. My God. 1-1 at the depth. Well, we need all 3 points, but, you know, I'll take a draw at this point. Hudson-Odoi has come on and impacted the game in a massive way there. And Chelsea have had few and far chances between, like they've been poor. Out of nowhere, this wild cross, the back post, just about beats his man positionally. He just goes to the left of Lingard and gets a solid header on it, beating the keeper. Not a goal I expected Hudson-Odoi to score. And when he came on, he already gave a nice little back heel to set up Eden Hazard. Well, it went to Higuain, then Higuain passed it to Hazard. Then there was a decent opportunity. With 2 minutes to go. Chelsea in possession. Can they turn this game around and go one more time? Chelsea got to be quick about it though. Loftus-Cheek on the ball. Clips it in to Higuain now, who maintains possession. Now he loses out. And is that an offside call or a free kick? I don't know what's going on there. Both players had their hands on their head. I think it might be a free kick to Chelsea. Yes, it is. Disappointed to have conceded that. David Luiz to take it now. Inside the box. It's falling to the left side. Oh, Alonso with a strike from distance. Damn it, man. Should have just hit that on target. Over the top. "92 minutes played with 1 minute to go." Shaw now knocks it into space for Martial. Lingard blocked off by Rudiger. And that is the end of this week's simulation. I've got to say, I'm very surprised at what happened in this match. Chelsea, I mean, if you look back into the beginning, we were stunned. We had the wind knocked out of us with this one goal. You know, like in the early stages, in 3 minutes from Pogba, knocking the wind out of us. And the longer that went on, the worse it got. I mean, Manchester United just dominated possession for long periods of time. Chelsea were under a cosh especially in the first half, only really trying to get somewhere in the second half, and even then it was kind of lackluster. Kante performed really well for Chelsea, in my opinion. If you're a Chelsea fan, I'm going to say Hudson-Odoi man of the match, or even Kante. Well, Kante played the full game. Hudson-Odoi did brilliant. As for Manchester United, though, man of the match will go to Manchester United because they were the dominant force in the entirety of the game, and it has to go to Paul Pogba, setting up chances, bypassing players, scoring the goal. He was fantastic in today's match, even though I can't stand the guy. It is what it is. But yeah, man, it was a strange game. If you watch most of the simulations, Chelsea are the dominant force, and we're really under the cosh at Old Trafford under Manchester United there, dominating possession, getting the better opportunities. We got a few and far between. The midfield really needed changing up. We did that in the second half, but it just so wonders to think what would have happened if Odoi would have started, what would have happened if Kovacevic or whatever would have started, and everything else, because Barkley was just lackluster. There's that little back heel. Hazard had little spells here and there, but didn't get enough on the ball for my liking. It is what it is. Both keepers came to the save of their team multiple times today, in Kepa and De Gea, especially in the latter stages for De Gea. But a 1-1 overall scoreline. I'll tell you what, I wanted to win this game hands down, pretty much like we all did. But the way the game was going, I'll take a 1-1 at this point. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this week simulation. Hopefully the game is a lot better in real life for us, and Chelsea play really well, and we win 3-0, whatever, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links will be in the description below. Keep the blue flag flying high, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching.